In this digital transformation era, every business, large or small, needs more productive communications at any time, from anywhere. Founded in 2000, secure, efficient, and user-friendly IP communication products and solutions for 10 years. In 2016, DINSTAR became a listed company in China NEEQ stock market with offices in Shenzhen, Beijing, Shanghai, Wuhan, Hangzhou, Chengdu, and Xiamen. In the last decade, through our innovation, best-in-class quality and affordable products, DINSTAR served more than 100,000 customers in over 100 countries. Our products and solutions have been widely deployed and recognized by telecom operators, utility, finance, military, mining, transportation, governments, enterprises, call centers, for helping them to increase productivity, enhance security, and lower communication costs. Now we have more than 200 employees. 65% of them are research and development engineers. Our technical experts used to work in top-ranked telecommunication companies with abundant experiences in telecommunications for over 20 years. From design to manufacturing, we never cease our pursuit for excellence in product quality. Also, we never cease our innovation on technology. We own multiple patents, software copyrights, and the certification of China National High-Tech Enterprise. DINSTAR offers a complete IP communication products, including IP PBXs, session border controllers, IP phones, GSM 4G VoIP gateways, analog VoIP gateways, digital VoIP gateways. Our SIP-based products offer future-proof technology, high-definition voice quality, and broad compatibility. Meanwhile, our professional technical support team provides unparalleled after-sales services to our customers. Quality is our first concern. Our complete and strict quality control system is compliance with the standard of ISO 9001. From products design to manufacturing, transportation, and after-sales, we care and ensure every detail to deliver our users products of excellent quality. We respect our talents and offer our employees a platform to develop their ability, fulfill themselves, and enjoy their working time here. To become a global leading IP communication solution provider, in the future, DINSTAR will continue our journey of innovation and excellence. Invest on new technologies of IoT and smart IP communication, intelligent intercoms, AI speech and image recognition, and launch new products such as Cloud Unified Communication Service to create more values to our partners and deliver unrivaled communication experiences to our users. In this digital transformation era, every business, large or small, needs more productive communications at any time, from anywhere. Founded in 2011, based in Shenzhen, China, DINSTAR has been dedicated to providing our customers secure, efficient, and user-friendly IP communication products and solutions for 10 years. In 2016, DINSTAR became a listed company in China NEEQ stock market with offices in Shenzhen, Beijing, Shanghai, Wuhan, Hangzhou, Chengdu, and Xiamen. In the last decade, through our innovation, best-in-class quality and affordable products, DINSTAR served more than 100,000 customers in over 100 countries. Our products and solutions have been widely deployed and recognized by telecom operators, utility, finance, military, mining, transportation, governments, enterprises, call centers, for helping them to increase productivity, enhance security, and lower communication costs. Now we have more than 200 employees. 65% of them are research and development engineers. Our technical experts used to work in top-ranked telecommunication companies with abundant experiences in telecommunications for over 20 years. From design to manufacturing, we never cease our pursuit for excellence in product quality. Also, we never cease our innovation on technology. We own multiple patents, software copyrights, and the certification of China National High-Tech Enterprise. DINSTAR offers a complete IP communication products, including IP PBXs, session border controllers, IP phones, GSM 4G VoIP gateways, analog VoIP gateways, digital VoIP gateways. Our SIP-based products offer future-proof technology, high-definition voice quality, and broad compatibility. Meanwhile, our professional technical support team provides unparalleled after-sales services to our customers. Quality is our first concern. Our complete and strict quality control system is compliance with the standard of ISO 9001. From products design to manufacturing, transportation, and after-sales, we care and ensure every detail to deliver our users products of excellent quality. We respect our talents and offer our employees a platform to develop their ability, fulfill themselves, and enjoy their working time here. To become a global leading IP communication solution provider, in the future, DINSTAR will continue our journey of innovation and excellence. Invest on new technologies of IoT and smart IP communication, intelligent intercoms, AI speech and image recognition, and launch new products such as Cloud Unified Communication Service to create more values to our partners and deliver unrivaled communication experiences to our users. In this digital transformation era, every business, large or small, needs more productive communications at any time, from anywhere. Founded in 2011, based in Shenzhen, China, DINSTAR has been dedicated to providing our customers secure, efficient, and user-friendly IP communication products and solutions for 10 years. In 2016, DINSTAR became a listed company in China NEEQ stock market with offices in Shenzhen, Beijing, Shanghai, Wuhan, Hangzhou, Chengdu, and Xiamen. In the last decade, through our innovation, best-in-class quality and affordable products, DINSTAR served more than 100,000 customers in over 100 countries. Our products and solutions have been widely deployed and recognized by telecom operators, utility, finance, military, mining, transportation, governments, enterprises, call centers, for helping them to increase productivity, enhance security, and lower communication costs. Now we have more than 200 employees. 65% of them are research and development engineers. Our technical experts used to work in top-ranked telecommunication companies with abundant experiences in telecommunications for over 20 years. From design to manufacturing, we never cease our pursuit for excellence in product quality. Also, we never cease our innovation on technology. We own multiple patents, software copyrights, and the certification of China National High-Tech Enterprise. DINSTAR offers a complete IP communication products, including IP PBXs, session border controllers, IP phones, GSM 4G VoIP gateways, analog VoIP gateways, digital VoIP gateways. Our SIP-based products offer future-proof technology, high-definition voice quality, and broad compatibility. Meanwhile, our professional technical support team provides unparalleled after-sales services to our customers. Quality is our first concern. Our complete and strict quality control system is compliance with the standard of ISO 9001. From products design to manufacturing, transportation, and after-sales, we care and ensure every detail to deliver our users products of excellent quality. We respect our talents and offer our employees a platform to develop their ability, fulfill themselves, and enjoy their working time here. To become a global leading IP communication solution provider, in the future, DINSTAR will continue our journey of innovation and excellence. Invest on new technologies of IoT and smart IP communication, intelligent intercoms, AI speech and image recognition, and launch new products such as Cloud Unified Communications Service to create more values to our partners and deliver unrivaled communication experiences to our users. In this digital transformation era, every business, large or small, needs more productive communications at any time, from anywhere. Founded in 2011, based in Shenzhen, China, DINSTAR has been dedicated to providing our customers secure, efficient, and user-friendly IP communication products and solutions for 10 years. In 2016, DINSTAR became a listed company in China NEEQ stock market with offices in Shenzhen, Beijing, Shanghai, Wuhan, Hangzhou, Chengdu, and Xiamen. In the last decade, through our innovation, best-in-class quality and affordable products, DINSTAR served more than 100,000 customers in over 100 countries. Our products and solutions have been widely deployed and recognized by telecom operators, utility, finance, military, mining, transportation, government, enterprises, call centers, for helping them to increase productivity, enhance security, and lower communication costs. Now we have more than 200 employees. 65% of them are research and development engineers. Our technical experts used to work in top-ranked telecommunication companies with abundant experiences in telecommunications for over 20 years. From design to manufacturing, we never cease our pursuit for excellence in product quality. Also, we never cease our innovation on technology. We own multiple patents, software copyrights, and the certification of China National High-Tech Enterprise. DINSTAR offers a complete IP communication products, including IP PBXs, session border controllers, IP phones, GSM 4G VoIP gateways, analog VoIP gateways, digital VoIP gateways. Our SIP-based products offer future-proof technology, high-definition voice quality, and broad compatibility. Meanwhile, our professional technical support team provides unparalleled after-sales services to our customers. Quality is our first concern. Our complete and strict quality control system is compliance with the standard of ISO 9001. From products design to manufacturing, transportation, and after-sales, we care and ensure every detail to deliver our users products of excellent quality. We respect our talents and offer our employees a platform to develop their ability, fulfill themselves, and enjoy their working time here. To become a global leading IP communication solution provider, in the future, DINSTAR will continue our journey of innovation and excellence. Invest on new technologies of IoT and smart IP communication, intelligent intercoms, AI speech and image recognition, and launch new products such as Cloud Unified Communications Service to create more values to our partners and deliver unrivaled communication experiences to our users. In this digital transformation era, every business, large or small, needs more productive communications at any
Okay, we start test our slide. Can see my slide? Everything is okay? My slide is okay now?
可以。
Okay. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I think the time is on already. I will start now. Thank you for everyone joining our webinar today. Today I will share about the MTG or digital gateway related to our telecom operator solution. So in the few slides, I will cover about our technical like MTG product and some advantage over the MTG and scenarios, even the success story. It's all kind of the information are related to telecom operator or service provider. So let's start now. First of all, I think that some people know the DINSTAR already. Some people may not know DINSTAR. I think it's our company profile or overview. You can see the different here. Here's some metric data here. Is we got the over 20 years R&D for the IP communication, and we sell 1 million, 10 million lines globally, and also cover the 100 countries there, and also serve the 120,000 end users, and we also work with our over 1,000 channel partners for worldwide. And actually, our core teams start from 2002, and DINSTAR established at 2011, and we also offer kind of the like analog gateway, GSM gateway, digital gateway at the time. After that, we go to the stock market in China, and then because our service and product is increased already, so we open a new office, a new branch office in Chengdu and Changsha for R&D and support teams. Okay, this is our project so far running globally for the operator, the scenarios. So here we got some operator, service operator for the American, even for the Middle East and Africa, and Russia, even China, Southeast Asia, and South Asia, and so on. So there are a few some projects there, and from Thailand, we also got especially for 200,000 line FXS, and in India we got 2001 digital gateway there, and also got the Indonesia Telecom for 1,000 E1, and the Italian FXO, FS, and E1 also. And Guatemala We also got the 64.3E1 project there, and the Turkey TPM. That's also for the 63E1. And after that, I will cover a few of the main topic for digital gateway here. So far, any questions? So far, so good. Now I go to the VoIP gateway here. Today's here is our models for the MTG. From the small size or medium size, even the large size for the MTG 5000 here. A small size from one or two ports, and after then go to the 4 port until 20 ports, even largest one 63 port and the 64 port. Yeah. And also got the MCU for maybe single and dual MCU or redundant MCU support. Since this category and this category, even the largest one have to use the redundant for the high reliability. So we support the 2 MCU or dual MCU for that 1+1. And also support concurrent call from 60 to 60. From 60, I think, to 2 port already, and up to 600, and even over almost 2000, and even here. And in terms of the size, we support from desktop to 1U, even 2U or 3U, and the size in terms of Outlook. So it's a bigger one here, and a small size here. Of course, for the signaling, we support the PRI, SS7, R2, echo cancellation, and web interface, even the cloud MS support, and the SIP and the SIP-T. We also got the SIP-I already, and fast transaction. This is our mainstream for the digital gateway. It's quite depend your scenario or your application. Customer may be small size, you can use the small size or 1 port or even 2 port. Even the medium size or large size, you can use support. You can use it or deploy your bigger one. So it's a quite flexible way to cover all the industry scenario. And MTG 3000 is the Great Media Gateway. Is a support STM interface already. So media gateway here support my STM interface up to 63 port already, and also got redundancy network port already, and redundant power supply, and the MCU redundancy, and also got the modular drive for if you want to extend your modules, you can plug in support it. Of course, also got the ISDN PRI, SS7, UDP, TCP, even the effects. So it's quite easy, straightforward to implement that, and got the all redundancy solution for that. So let's talk about our MTG advantage over the new models. The first thing is of course, we support the broad capacity application range from the small size to large size available, and as I said before, desktop, and even you can rack type for the service center or data center, and support up to 63 UN port. You can deploy that in the small area or even the large enterprise or even the service provider and so on. So of course we offer kind of the interface for RJ44, 45, even SDH for that. This is for the broad capacity application range. After it also offer kind of the rich features. So support the CFT or CFI protocol, and also support the soft switch from the Huawei, ZTE, Cisco, Avaya, Alcatel, Mitel, and so on. And also compatible with SS7, TOP, ISUP. Some countries use TOP, some countries use ISUP. So we got the very wide support, and also got the PI, even R2, especially for the South Africa for R2. And of course, for the service product level, we got the SS7, screening sharing and cluster, even the load balancing for that. So it's quite flexible or powerful way. And also got support SIP trunk registrations for kind of the SIP trunk environment, even IMS environment. Okay, also we got the group management for kind of the UN port or time slice. Yeah, we can combine all or collect or set different time slide or different UN port for different groups. And also got the flexible or IP routing or PSTN, TSTN, PSTN to IP, IP to TSTN, and so on, IP to IP, and so on. So all kind of the routing we can support it. And also got the pass-through. In some case, MTG cannot support it or have to go through pass-through. That we can support the pass-through return. And also support the manipulation for caller ID, calling ID, and so on. So you can manipulate kind of the prefix to let your call route into different destinations. And of course, as a service provider solutions, you have to offer kind of the high reliability in terms of the maybe MCU or power supply or network card and so on. So the first thing is we support kind of the 1+1 redundancy MCU. So here we got the 2 MCU already. One is the primary MCU. Everyone can see the picture there. The bottom part is MCU, primary MCU, and the upper one is standby MCU. So we can got the 1+1 redundancy, ensure the high reliability in case maybe the primary MCU fail or hardware failure, then we can still use a standby MCU here. And of course, maybe if MCU, then primary MCU down, the system automatically switch to standby MCU within 500 milliseconds. So your call, your RTP transmission still can running smoothly. And sometimes you have to use interface, STM interface, because here we got the STM interface already. So you have to use the 1+1 redundancy for the STM interface delay. And but we also got a modular delay, because if you can, maybe you can start from 1 port or 2 port already. After that, you want to add more port, you can add more port there, and for the flexible delay, and you can add more the swap car already here. So it's quite flexible way to ensure your service provider or some scenario achieve the very high reliability. So as I said before, we also beside the MCU then STM interface, we also offer kind of the redundant solution for the GE port, network connection port. We got the dual gigabyte internet. You can set different port from the different switch. Then it's still same thing. You still can use the primary MCU or GE port, and the second one you can connect to your switch. In case one fail, then switch to the second MCU will go to the switch and go to the SIP server. So there is no downtime. Just now I mentioned about some redundancies in terms of physical redundancy, for example, like network cards, MCU, even the power supply and so on. So here some redundancy or routing is in terms of the internal, I mean the mechanism to control the cost. Here, first one, we offer kind of the load balancing. Load balancing is, for example, like if server one, maybe you got the overload works there already, and maybe traffic jam, or maybe the some case, some performance is the full ready. You can system automatically detect that. After that, then set the cost destination to second one, so we can use our built-in strategy or a mechanism to control that. This means load balancing routing. And of course, we also got the standby routing, primary and standby routing. You can set our MTG or standby and routing for that. Depending on kind of maybe your failure system, the first one failure, then transfer to second one, or maybe second one fail, and refer back to the first one. So it's a quite flexible way to do that. And of course, also can route based on your prefix. Depends. Maybe you can go to some different locations, some different destination, based your prefix. Then you can do that, or maybe based the priority or prefix and so on. So it's quite flexible way to do that. And the second one is this one is for maybe in term like in case maybe the E1 you got the E1 maybe failure, or even some hardware fail or signaling fail, or we can transfer that based the redundancy set up. Here we can see that the PSTN go to the E1 here, and the second PSTN, maybe this one closed, then since we set up the 1+1 redundancy already, then the E1 will go to the first one, and second one will be closed there. After maybe the second thing that this one we can see, if in terms like, for example, like the E1 is down or drop down in case maybe some internal problem or service provider problem or some clock issue and so on. So maybe this thing is down already. Since we got the 1+1 backup already, and the system will automatically switch to this one. So this E1 line or E1 still can work without downtime. Security is, I think, the first priority, and we also offer kind of the high security mechanism to do that. Here we support I think the more than 6 mechanism for that. The first thing, of course, the anti-burst fault password mechanism, security mechanism. This is normal for the SBC, MTG, PPN, and so on. And we also got kind of the role mapping or user permission there. A different user can control different level of the system. So it's also for security purpose. And here we also got the access control. You can set a different IP and allow this IP go through the different level of the systems. And of course, we also got some transmission channel securities. And we allow the SSH support, maybe SNF support, and with different encrypt levels. Of course, and sometimes you can also add a black whitelist in the MTG. And we can set up the MTG blacklist or whitelist. You can log for the blacklist, you log a certain IP that make incoming call, and some blacklist you set some number for the blacklist, and you can block the IP, filter the IP there. Of course, we also got the TLS signaling encryption, support the RTP and SRTP for that. Since for service provider, I think the most important thing is management or security management. We offer kind of the management tool for that. We offer the AMS if customer want to manage our MTG, maybe globally or some in different locations. You can set MTG or AMS with AMS management tools to control your MTG. If you got maybe 1 or 2, even 100 MTG, still can use our MS to manage that. So quite easy to do that. And from MS, you also can capture our maybe the system logs, capture some the RTP or signaling message and so on. You also can set the alarm report there. Okay. And so far so good. Any questions? I think if you have any questions or any query, you can leave your question or message in the message box. Our clip took, I think, there already. Give you the answer. You also can leave the message there. Don't worry, my clip took will give you answer there. If no questions, I will continue there. Okay, just now we talk about the background of the DINSTAR and MTG, even the advantage over the MTG and high reliability and kind of the information there already. And in follow slide, I will introduce some application scenario. The first one is legacy system access the client MS. Yes, I think it's quite normal or very typical scenario for that. Here we can see if in customer side, you also got the legacy system. Maybe you connect to E1 or T1, you got the extension and so on. So how to connect your IMS? You want to extend to your SIP-trunk or other service. You can use our MTG. Then put the MTG there, and MTG here we got the MTG U1 T1, and here got the SSM MTG. You got the CP or net connect together. After that, go through the SIP-trunk. This is a very flexible way to extend your IP platform there. So by this, you can use maybe you got the other IMS provider and go to the SIP-trunk. After that, then SIP convert to SSM or RPI. After that, then connect to your legacy PBX and forward to the call to your endpoints. So it's quite easy to do that. And second one is some PBX, some IPBX or pure the SIP-based IPBX. You want to use maybe the SS7 or PI or other service provider surveys. So you can put the MTG, 3000 there, and PBX and the register with maybe the MTG or make the SIP-trunk here. And after that, then you can use our E1 or T1 to connect to PSTN cable or PSTN service here. By doing this, you also not only offer the kind of the SIP-trunk. For example, you have got SIP-trunk there. You also got the PSTN, so you can got the two kind of the service already. And sometimes, you know, you've got due to some situation or some different, you know, step to deploy your systems, you also got a SIP server, pure SIP server or service there. Maybe you got the MS or SIP trunk here. And some place or some branch office, some location, you also got the legacy system. You got the E1, T1, but you want to maybe connect two systems together or make a call together, so you can use our MTG to link each other's. So here we got the SIP server. You connect to your MTG by SIP trunk. After that, you go to the maybe PBX side. You got the E1, T1. Then connect our MTG. Same thing. You use a CPE or net. It's a physical connection here. After that, you can make call each other. So IMS still can make incoming call and yeah, maybe forward to MTG to legacy system. Maybe you got the PSD line. You also call from PBS to SS7, go to the SIP server and go to the other extension. Of course, all this extension also can call each other by the MTG connection here. So it's quite flexible way to do that. You can take all kind of the legacy system or legacy resource and fully utilize your resource to work together to achieve the flexibility. Of course, sometimes, you know, somehow maybe some service provider use maybe SS7, some service provider maybe use PI, maybe use R2 and so on. So all kind of the information, because you also got a different service provider then to do that. And in this case, you also can use our MTG to do the E1 or E1 transition here, or E1 or signaling converter here. Is work as a signaling converter here. You maybe PSD line offer kind of SS7. Maybe this one maybe offer kind of the E1 or PI. And use MTG to convert S7 to PI, so signaling can be transferred to different protocol. So it's also a very typical way to do that. Just simply put the MTG we are giving here already. Maybe our MTG can configure as the SS7 or maybe a PI, different group, different time slot can support it. So it's quite flexible to do it. Okay, just now that I introduced some applications. I think it's very typical applications for the E1, T1, even the SIP scenarios. Any questions so far? Okay, if no question, I will continue there. In follow slide, I think I will introduce some success story, success case study for our MTG and implement different countries. So first one is I think it's Guatemala. This is quite straightforward and very easy way to do that. Let's see our customer needs here. Want to achieve the connection from traditional digital gateway into MMS. So they are kind of the location. Want to use MS, but how to do that? I mean, because since that traditional ways, you have to use the PI, R2, and cut out the PSD cable to connect your system or network. And the other side also offer kind of the IMS solution somehow. Some reason you want to use some IMS service. Then how to do that? You still can do that by add our MTG tracer in here. Of course, this is the Guatemala scenario. Other countries and our operator can do that. The same thing, same scenario. You just put MTG after and go to then give the SIP trunk connection to IMS, then can combine together. So the benefit is that you can reuse your existing ISP networks and can take the advantage of the E1 or T1, but you also can use our the new service for IMS So very easy to do that without too much cost. Is that clear? If you are interested in that, you can leave a message and Duke, I think, we will give you the answer. Or if you have any business requirement or any sales requirement, you always can leave the message there. And the second case is for China merchant spec. Of course, here is a kind of the banking system connection. Because in the banking system, they got a lot of the call center or service center phone calls from different, the telecom operator or different users. And the banking is also connect to different operators. Here we got the China Telecom, China Mobile Telecom, China United Telecom, and so on. So you can use the customer can use MTG and connect different telecom with the E1. Of course, China got E1, or maybe some country use the T1 and so on. So can combine together or connect together and go to the SIP trunk, and after that go to the AMS and go to the SBC. After that, SBC will do routing or dispatch all kind of the calls to different service location, for example, the call center 1, call center 2, and so on. So it's quite flexible way to do that. Of course, then the customer can, still can use your IMS and still can use our different operator service there. And you for security purpose, you have to use the SBC. And but in front of the SBC, you can use our MTG there. Of course, if you don't need the SBC or you don't need some kind of the SIP service, you still can use the MTG to service provider, make an incoming call, outgoing call, or handle the hotline service and so on. And the third one is I think it's still from China. And it's a state-grade cooperation for the China. This is for China energy industry, and the background is the customer, need the systems already and want to extend your service. So we got the kind of the service or solution for that. Here, still same thing. The still telecom operator there. Use our MTG to make a connection and go to the MTG. After that, transfer to the SIP trunk, go to different location. After that, in the branch office or some locations, you still got the SBC to make a connection for security purpose and even for the routing purpose. So they got kind of the service there. The hotline service B, and make incoming call, outgoing call, use this scenario. So it's quite flexible, but can you utilize the E1, T1, or even the SIP trunk or IMS. So any questions? Okay, I think the last one is TTM Telecom in Turkey. Here it's got few things here. The first things we have to share the SS7, same FTC, set SPC links, and they use different E1 circuit to connect different country or different cities there to connect and make a connection. So, and the SS7 link also go to backup. And they implement to the MPS network already. Here, the more details, this one. Okay. From diagram, we can see that the city A, city B, and they plot the two MTG there, and MTG 2000 media gateway in MTG A and B, and they use signaling sharing and make a backup each other. And the rest of the cities like city C, D, E, F, G, and so on. So use the other circuit, E1 circuit, to go through the SIP service here. Of course, all kind of the service offer SIP and media gateway, and media stream there. The 5 cities still use MTG, but they got the MTG 3000 media gateway, and but only use the U1 enforce the old kind of circuit, use the U1 circuit. All signaling data go to our 5 cities and need to send the STP, go to LPIS networks and deliver to the signal network. So here we go through the all the signaling from the CT1, CTP, CT2, and the CT1, CTA, CTB also got backup. Here we can see that because the 2 media gateway here also got the balance models, and media gateway others not configured as 7, so that deliver to city need to E1 circuit and E1 circuit and media. So all this media or the data sent to the media service go to the SIP. After that, go to the SIP service provider there. So there is no effect to each other. So make the very high reliability solution for that. So all kind of the case study there already. Of course, besides that, we also offer kind of the very professional service ensure our customer, or even especially for the service provider, also make sure everything service is properly done, and they also got the very professional service in case maybe you got some consultant or you got technical issues you want to implement or you want to training. We also cut out the service and the documentation there. If you have any questions, you always can email us, or you mean maybe contact our technical guy or maybe our salesperson there. So far, I think the slides are already. Do you have any questions? I think my slides finished already. So this is a QA session. If you have any questions, I think Duke can answer it. CDR server. Yes, MTG support as SMTP. Yes, I think so. SMPP not yet. Other questions? Any question there? If you have questions, we can maybe Duke can give you the answer, or maybe later email back you. No question, no more. Does support IP? Yes. Yes, MTG support IP to IP. Yes, you can use manipulation to do that. IP to IP, just purely SIP configuration are yes. No more questions. Then chance to have a BC in the same power case. No. Sorry for it. We don't have such things. Any question? No. So far, no more question. I think maybe I will end of the session now. If no more question, I will end. Okay. If no more questions, I think I will end today's webinar. Thank you for coming. If you have any questions, any query, please maybe you go to website or go contact our sales or technical guys individually. And bye-bye.